Hey guys, Bormac here, for a game I'm actually really fond of. Don't pay any attention to what just happened there. This is Sang Froid, Tales of Werewolves, as it says right up here. We're going to be following the adventure of one of these two brothers. The other one's there, but, you know, you only control one of them. I've beaten this game once, and I enjoyed the heck out of it, partially due to the atmosphere and the music. I just freaking love it. I haven't played it in a while. I kind of wanted to get it all fresh in my head, but I don't think this game got the attention it deserves anyway, and I know I'm pretty small, but hey, if I can convince some of you guys to buy it, then hey, I've done my job. Goodness knows I bought it for enough of my friends. Like 4 of them? 5? I don't know. I bought this game more times than was probably healthy. Anyway, we're going to get the ball rolling, and I suppose we'll just go, I guess. Let's go. New game. Select a hero. High difficulty. Normal difficulty. I beat it with Joss last time. I've tried to beat it with Jack, but they're not kidding when they say high difficulty. I gotta tell you, they're not kidding. It was a little too high for me. Phone, you are ruining the atmosphere. Get out of my life. So we're going to play with Joss, and we are going to enjoy. Why don't we? Joss O'Carroll. Joss excels at both close combat and with traps. Joss was a sickly child and almost died after a bad fall from a tree. But his mother, a famous Innu witch, used her magic spells so effectively to heal him that he grew up with an iron constitution and extraordinary strength. Enticed by the high pay they offered him, Joss took a job as a lumberjack from the W. Hood Company at a very young age. After the forced exile of his brother Jack, who was wanted by the authorities for his role in the Patriot rebellions of 1837, Joss bought a little property in the village of Wolvesvale, where he lives with his sister Josephine. And I just remembered I forgot to do something, so one moment. Alrighty, sorry about that. I just realized I hadn't recorded the intro. Now I have. Very cool. Anyway, I suppose since I read Joss's intro, let's read his. Jacques O'Carroll. Jack suits strategic players that favor cunning traps to survive. As soon as he learned to walk, Jack started following his father, the Irish adventurer Omen O'Carroll, to go hunting and trapping. Later, his passion for complicated traps got him interested in new technologies such as steam engines and explosives, as he conducted many ingenious experiments. In 1837, he took up arms with the Patriots and fought for democracy and responsible government in Lower Canada. However, after wounding his face, right there, in the Battle of St. Charles, he had to take refuge and live as a hermit in an isolated cabin in the forest near the village of Wolvesvale. Not because he was wounded, but because he could be identified. You know, you got a pretty identifying mark there, dude. We're going to select Joss, though, as I already said. And, hey, available profiles. What do you know? And this is the length of the game. 1 week, 2 week, basically 3 weeks. Full moon. Werewolves, full moon. Something tells me that's going to be an unpleasant day. villagers in Wolvesvale have noticed a lot of strange behavior coming from the wolves in the forest, acting more aggressive than usual. There are rumors that they've been possessed by the devil. Recommended traps: wolf trap, hanging net, spike trap, and a general combat tip. I really love the music in this game. Exile Reunion. December 5th. Something.
As I live and breathe. If it isn't my little sister, Josephine. What good wind blows you to the deepest, darkest forest to see your hermit brother?
More like a storm, I'm afraid. The parish priest went crazy and jumped me like a demon when I was dusting the sacristy. I tried to fend him off with a candelabra, but a candle fell on the floor and the church caught fire. Ever since, the whole parish of Wolvesvale says it's my fault.
That's just crazy. Doesn't make any sense at all. But hey, don't just stand there like you're holding up the doorpost.
The thing is, you see, Jacques, I'm not alone.
Don't worry. It wasn't my idea to come here, brother.
Without Joseph to protect me, the villagers would have torn me to pieces in the village square. He can't live there anymore either. Please, Jacques, for the love of our mother, let bygones be bygones, and let us both stay here with you.
Did you hear that? Sounds like a Wolverines outside spooking our horses. Since you're gonna be living off me, Josie, might as well make yourself useful and chase it away, will ya? Meanwhile, I'll heat up some tea for our sister.
You best take good care of her. She's got a fever.
You better, or you'll be in trouble. You better bring an axe. Wolverines don't mess around. Let's find the horses. Huh. Well, let's go.
I'll be damned. The horses are dead, and your Wolverine looks a lot more like a wolf, Jackie boy. The pack must be close by.
Ah, wolf. Well, can't have that. Easy. And we get 6 cents for a wolf pelt. Oh, and we heard a howling. Let's go investigate.
The bridge to the village is burning. Looks like I'm gonna be staying with Jack longer than expected.
Now, who could have done that?
Combat.
Well, hello there, tutorial.
Your health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen, while your stamina is represented by the green bar. You use stamina for each attack you make. If you run out of stamina, then your attacks are slow and weak. You accumulate rage for each attack you land on an enemy. The fire on the HUD and on your axe indicates that you have some rage built up. Right-click to unleash all your rage. To evade enemy attacks, you can press the space bar to perform a dodge roll.
Sure. Something tells me I'm about to get mobbed. We'll be seeing more of those tutorials. Hopefully they were captured okay.
Help! Help! Please help me! Help! Help! May Saint Anne have mercy on me! For the love of God, please help me!
Oh, that seems urgent.
The rifle. To reload your rifle, hold down the control key. To reload faster, click the right mouse button repeatedly. This icon appears when your rifle is loaded. Your crosshair will be red if you have no target, or if your target is out of range. It will be yellow if you're auto-locked onto an enemy. If you aim carefully for the head, the crosshair will turn green, and you can make a headshot, causing maximum damage.
I like
Left
maximum
click
damage.
to fire. The amount of ammo you have remaining is shown at the bottom left of the screen.
You are not allowed to move temporarily. Hey, what are you gonna do, dog? Huh? Bark. My bark is my bite is worse than my bark? Sure. That's what I meant.
The good Lord has sent you. Without your help, I would have been devoured like a rabbit.
Hard to miss you, Miller. I think they heard you all the way in Quebec City.
Be careful. There's a pack of rabid wolves around here.
How many?
Dozens, hundreds maybe.
Goodness.
They even blocked the road to my mill in the east. Go see by yourself if you want. As for me, I'm gonna run and hole up at the W. Hood Company.
I will do that in a moment. First, let's take advantage of this momentary lull. Don't tell the game, but I already knew how to run.
Fear factor.
Basic combat.
When you're in combat, the fear factor meter appears at the bottom of the screen.
You've probably noticed
This
it.
meter represents the time you have before your enemy's next attack. The more your enemies fear you, the greater the distance between both icons and the more time you have before the next attack. However, enemies aren't as afraid of you with each passing second, in which case the icons start to get closer. When your enemy's fear factor is equal to yours, the icons touch and your enemies attack. If you're running low on stamina, it's better to keep your distance and let it recharge. Be careful though, even if you have a higher fear factor, enemies will still attack you if you're too close.
These old rifles, man. No range. You barking at me? Ah. Also, standing next to a fire makes you more scary. The game hasn't told me that, but I remember. Hey, doggy. Now what?
Pac Management. When you attack multiple enemies at the same time,
That's a lot of
your
wolves.
chances for survival drop.
No
So
kidding.
It's important to know how to intimidate your enemies to space out their attacks. There are two ways to intimidate your enemies. First, every time an enemy takes damage, its fear factor decreases. Second, the icon at the bottom of the screen is one of your special abilities, the intimidating shout. Press the Q key to shout and intimidate your enemies. Don't forget, the distance between the two icons is how long you have before the next attack. Take this time to reload your gun and let your stamina recharge. Lastly, the paw symbol over an enemy's head means it's next to attack. Always pay attention to them.
Those are the sneaky ones. Thank you. You're very informative. Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah! Let's go, baby!
First night, pretty easy, as you can tell. That it? Uh-oh.
That's my brother. I turned my back for 2 seconds and he's in hot water. I'd better get back to the cabin as quick as I can.
Well, teleportation. Oh dear, the cabin is all kinds of banged up. Okay. Alright.
Yeah! I'll chop you in two!
Oh, that one's bigger. Look at him. I'm on to you. Yeah, you, right there. Oof. You dirty dog. Anyone left? Nope.
They speak to me. I hear them. But especially I see. I see the beasts. They were sent by the devil.
Well, that's not
What
normal.
happened?
I don't know. She started shaking like a crazy person. Then she let out an awful scream and fell to the ground.
Damn it, I asked you to watch her.
There was nothing I could do. Go get Dr. Lamontagne.
I don't know what happened, but the bridge to Wolf's Vale was burnt down. We'll have to wait till morning.
Werewolf. The soul of a human is corrupted by the devil. It can escape its body at nightfall. Soon after, the animal grows to a monstrous size and acquires disordered features, along with greatly increased strength, retaining part of its human intellect. The werewolf is a cunning and relentless predator that will often lead large packs of wolves. They're resistant to all weapons except those that are blessed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think we have any of those. And already we're at chapter 2.
My lord, forgive me. I was overcome with desire. What have I done? What have I done?
You're only a man, LCR.
Who's there? Who are you?
But you just now invited me. When you tried to attack your servant Josephine after she'd refused your advances, I thought we had some affinities. But when you let the fire spread in your church after Josephine hit you with the candelabra, when you accused her in front of all the villagers of the crime that you had in fact committed, that was when I knew we were going to do great things together. And that is what brings me here to make an offer you can't possibly refuse concerning your lovely and inaccessible servant.
Devil is, strong-arming that guy. This mode, you'll be able to place traps in the forest to strategically plan your defense for the coming night. Okay. So carry back to their master. They'll attack tonight. The presence of a werewolf.
Omens. The Omen cards represent Josephine's visions, and they help you plan your defense for the coming night. This shows the type of enemy that will attack. Leaving your cursor over a card will show you a lot of information about that enemy type. This is the number of enemies that will attack from this area. The attacking order of the Omen cards depends on what wave they belong to. During the night, a new wave will not attack until the previous wave has been defeated. You can choose which waves you see on the map with the filters on the right side of the screen. The last icon on the card represents what their target is for the night. In this case, it's your house.
Oh dear.
If you click on a card, you'll see the enemy's path to their target. Plan your strategy with the help of these Omen cards.
Now that I know where the beasts are going to attack from, I'll set wolf traps to help me tonight. Okie dokie. Place it right there, you say. And another right here? Sure. Let's give it a watch.
The wolf trap. You can walk over your wolf trap without worry. You won't set it off.
Well, that's good.
A wolf trap will automatically activate when an enemy walks over it.
Thank you, information voice. Hanging nets are also good.